when it started playing, you kind of it's got a different type of feel to it.
No, it
So,
does. No,
yeah.
it does. No, it does.
So yeah, over to you, Spokie. What you
Oh,
got for
yes.
us?
So the question, our relationship question for this afternoon, for today, is: would you be in a polygamous marriage?
That's the question, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Would you be in a polygamous marriage?
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I mean, this question is meant for men or
No,
not for
no,
ladies.
no, for for
Yeah,
ladies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Well,
mean, we know of the other thing that happened.
in fact, for both men
last
and
year.
women,
Yeah.
it's. I don't think it should be just be for women only,
Oh,
because
okay.
it affects both. Men and women.
Genders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both genders. Yes, yes.
So that's the question we are asking, ladies and gentlemen. Would you be in a polygamous marriage?
Okay. The reason
yeah,
Okay. All right. The reason I'm posing this question is because earlier in the week I came across a post by Umusam Seleko saying that all men cheat and polygamy is the answer to it.
Musam Selek.
It's Tembo.
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy. Yes.
So he says all men
All
cheat.
men cheat, and the answer is to be in a polygamous marriage. Then, yeah. But for me personally, I don't think that would end someone cheating.
It won't end cheating.
No,
yeah?
it won't end
No,
cheating. It
definitely.
won't end cheating. It's just that you're gonna be more free to go to whoever you want to go to, because everyone knows that they are not the only one in the relationship. So
Yeah. Look, I mean, there is, I'm going to look it up, but there was, I listened to some woman on TED Talk. She's a specialist.
yeah.
Who's a marriage counselor, and she was talking about this subject of cheating. But I'll look it up when we come back.
Yes.
I'll be able to kind of,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
very interesting, perspective from which she was sharing this thing, and I kind of loved it in a way what she was putting out. But it's not a question that she is condoning, but I think the question is, why do men cheat?
Yes.
And
Please,
and
Wendy.
her perspective was quite for me great, and because I mean the like you are saying, Spokie, definitely for me, in my view, the idea of polygamy as an instrument to stop men from cheating, or
Yes.
anyone for that matter, it
won't
doesn't
end
make
it.
sense.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make sense, because the idea to kind of cheat and to begin to go that road, a lot of people have kind of argued that it's something that is an individual's discipline
Of
issue.
course.
So if when you decide to take that, the decision you're taking.
Yes.
It's definitely something that when as a man or a person, whoever it is that is
Yes.
cheating, is very much aware of what they are doing at the time.
Of course.
So it's not a question where you can say, no, I was, even in court, you can't say, no, I was provisionally insane. When...
No, temporary insanity. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
No.
where you find that people argue cases, in that way. You can't argue that thing.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
So it definitely is something that is not a solution, but at
Yeah.
the same time, then if you are not necessarily a person who is not looking at it as a solution of cheating, but it's something that you want, then that's
Yes.
different.
No, definitely,
You know?
definitely.
Because you may want to, as an individual, you feel, I don't mind polygamy. So talk to us, guys. If you don't mind it, talk to us and let's hear why you don't mind.
Sure. Anyway, no, we're going to hear what the listeners have to say. Then we will put in our 2 cents worth into the conversation.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no, yeah. Yeah, inshallah.
Uspoka kayithanda that.
No, I will reserve my comment. But I must say, I always enjoy the wedding receptions, because I
Yeah.
attended a wedding
Yeah.
yesterday, and I always the speeches that the people make,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, and the message that they send to the bride, or they give to the bride and groom. There's always there's always, but I'm sure even at your wedding this was mentioned.
Yeah.
Kukho le jive kuthi abantu bathanda unxiba izikipa zombutho xa besiya ebhedini xa beyolala.
Okay.
Kuthiwa mazinganxitywa.
Uh,
And I don't know, seemingly maybe there's a pattern eyenzeka. Uyasinxiba esombutho okanye esesoka.
not just a soccer. I think, if we talk about the idea of, look, there are many things that happen when you get married. You know, you hear a lot of artists, comedians speak about this, and I think if all of us can be honest, even the guys who are married out there, and ladies also, that there is a tendency of when in any relationship, when you guys start. You start on a different note.
Yes.
You will always, be professional, wear PJs and all of that jazz.
Yes.
But PJs. If you were not that person of PJs, you're not gonna be. That's going to last for a moment. You're gonna go back to your wearing whatever.
So,
it is,
are you just
whatever.
being polite the first?
it-
few months, for example.
You're trying to show face and, but then there comes a time where some men, then you wear ANC regalia, ezala skimpa, t-shirts,
Zinababuso.
kayolala unxibela jazz, so it's really not something that people should make it as if it's something engenzekiyo. It does happen. Some people nezinto abazinxibayo kabeyolala, even itagama for that matter. For me, why would you wear itagama uyolala? All the way.
What happened to body heat?
No, I don't know, but but kaloku, it speaks to the idea, just Njewena, that at some stage we get to a point where siyaqhelana,
of course,
where we're not as intense as we were now. You're my friend, sort of, singathi sizitshomi ngoku. But afunekanga ke ibe ngathi sisters. You must guard against that. Masingathi sibe sisters, funeka niyazi ba sisi kalofuna siqhubile, yabo. But if you get to a point where even the intensity of actually sex, you don't do it as often as you. At some stage, it becomes once a week. At some stage, 2 weeks does happen. People who are married, some of them even more than that.
Oh, see.
So, but that also cannot be used as an excuse for cheating.
No, of course. No, definitely
It's just
not.
all relationships go through that.
No, definitely. I think even with friendships, it's like you start off, you hang out almost every weekend, you go out to lunch like twice a week, and then eventually, like maybe after 6 months, you kind of tone down, then it becomes like you cut down on the lunches, you go out to lunch once a week, and then you see each other once every 2 weekends. So I guess it's just is what you would call it, marketing product life cycle, relationship life cycle of some sort, because honestly, there are certain things that I always say in relationships. You must keep up with. Obviously, you're gonna do maybe 5 things when you're starting solid without fail. But however, I always say don't go below the 50% threshold. If you brought me lunch, you bought me flowers, we would go and take walks by the beach, for example, or we take short drives, not necessarily like weekends away, and then would definitely without fail see each other every weekend because we're working people, we're parents and so forth. Mazingapheli completely zonke ezo zinto, but at least
even some of the things that I know that couples sometimes do about driving, bonus influ and all of that. That thing, it's part of the whole sort of that that you guys do, and at some stage, really, the whole thing is to be conscious of the fact that I need to be deliberate about doing certain things.
Of course,
yabo.
of course.
When you are not deliberate, then it falls into a space where some of these things they fall through the cracks.
Yes.
And omnye ngokubona ba yeah man kukhalazo, especially when I think the other, it's a wake up call when someone says yeah afondina usayenze, and don't argue about it, just find a way
Remedial action of some sort.
noba awuzuyenza kanye ngela xesha yena sandokhala ngalo wena uqonda ba okay ndifuna uyenza is a surprise.
Yes.
It's also welcome. But I don't know polygamy guys, do you want to it's in the WhatsApp page?
All right.
The WhatsApp number that
okay, the WhatsApp
guys.
number. Oh, we forgot to give you the WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
You can also WhatsApp us on 066-137-2723. That's our WhatsApp line. You can WhatsApp us and give us your views on if you would want to be in a polygamous marriage. I think we should just keep the lines open for the next maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and then and then hear what their views are, and then we just close the topic and move on to the next. We'll just play a song or two, and then we're going to come back to our topic and take it from there.